Caviar has always been synonymous with luxury, but now the delicacy is reaching broader audiences as talented culinary pros worldwide are finding unique ways to incorporate the cured fish roe into their offerings. In our newest edition of ALHI's Beyond the Meeting Room, we caught up with a few caviar aficionados who are playing an important role in the resurgence of this versatile dish.
So I think that caviar is seeing a resurgence in restaurants because it's become more sustainable. There's more options to get caviar and it's a little more approachable now. So at Butcher's Club, we actually have a few different options to experience caviar in a little more unconventional way. We have our surf and turf katsu sandwich. This, I always say, is one of my favorite bites. It's a surf and turf toast, so a shrimp and lobster toast, crispy Wagyu beef, and then we top that with an Osetra caviar, which really highlights and cuts through some of the fattiness of the Wagyu beef with the brininess of the caviar. It's unique, it's delicious, and it's a really fun play on that. I have definitely seen a shift in the mindset of chefs and how to use caviar. I think there's less restraint on the idea of using caviar in a menu. So you'll sometimes see chefs just serving it with potato chips or on fried chicken, but you're going to see more playful uses as well. Some really cool baked potatoes I've seen. There's always something fun to do with it, and I think chefs are getting the chance to break down some of those borders of caviar.
Historically, caviar has been pretty much gatekept as one of the final bastions of the luxury lifestyle or the luxury kind of demographic. Our tagline is caviar for the people. And we chose that because it, for us, is extremely important to make the world of caviar much more accessible and inclusive for people from all walks of life. There are 3 different types of roe that we offer that do, of course, meet that quality standard for sustainability. One way to just get over that initial hurdle of sort of trying caviar for the first time, we can just give it to you right on the back of your hand as a caviar bump. You lick it and you're done. In terms of some of the other pairings that we've come up with that are more playful and fun as well, gosh, we've topped everything from a Dorito to a cheese curd, tater tots, pizza, even things on the sweet end of the scale. We've topped soft serve vanilla ice cream. We've done vanilla bean cheesecake bites, little waffle bites, eggs. There just are really more combinations for caviar than I think most people have ever considered. I think it allows them to picture themselves enjoying this item that I think previously they may have felt, wow, I'm just not that fancy, I'm not that formal. So when you are able to present it in a method that is something they are familiar with, suddenly you've broken down some of those barriers and hesitation that they might feel.
And I'll jump in and say that I think that everyday consumer is going to start to think about caviar like they've thought for years about wine, cheese, any other item that they now consume regularly, and that they're going to understand and know more about where it's coming from, how it's raised, and that level of interest is going to continue to grow as well and become part of the conversation when you're at a party and there's caviar, when you're at brunch and someone brought a little 1-ounce tin to share with people at brunch. So I think it's going to become much more approachable, and we're excited to be a part of that.
To learn more about how you can embrace caviar and get creative with pairings, you can check out the full article in Beyond the Meeting Room or visit alhi.com.